What up, though? Hold up. I like this part. Hold up. I think that's Michael McDonald on the piano. All right, so today's show is going to be Leap, and it's still in my system. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to be extra chill. And it's the Valium show because you ever heard of Burning Man? Where people go into the desert and like do all this crazy shit, like drugs, and I had Burning Man at my house. Straight up burner. We started with mushrooms, and then the next day we did ecstasy, and the next day we did acid, and the next day we did acid and ecstasy. Bananas. So I've lost about 30 IQ points, but it was all worth it. I'll have them back by fucking Thursday. Sometimes you gotta cut loose. You know why? Because you deserve it. I'm just trying to take advantage of the fucking quarantine shit, you know what I mean? All these days bleed into one another, so you might as well fucking go nuts.
So you live in an apartment though, right?
Oh yeah.
You're not like some luxury estate though, so there are people around. I mean, when you guys go that hard, are you making noise?
I don't share any walls.
Oh, okay.
I share no walls. Yeah. And then I smoked DMT and did whippets, and it was like a smiley face dude throwing sacred geometry at me. That was like all fluorescent. It was gangster as fuck.
When did you do the DMT? While you were on the acid? I mean, this is quite a
Yes. Yeah. I'm an astronaut, bro. I'm like, this is dope. How can we make it doper? This is cool. How can we make it even cooler? I was like smiling so hard that like tears were coming out of my eyes as this little friendly man was throwing sacred geometry things at me and going in and out. Fucking bananas. It's crazy the shit that lives in your head, you know what I mean? But
so
that's
at
not
any
even.
Point,
what's that?
At some point, does this become unpleasant at all? Or, I mean, you don't suddenly see some dragon coming at you with a knife or anything like that?
Nah, whenever I do the DMT, it's always like fun. But to be fair, the DMT I do is like diet DMT.
Where the hell do you get DMT from? Where is that? You don't go down to the corner for that.
No, Bob's DMT shop is on Pico. It's not too far from you.
Yeah.
Just go get it.
I'll look at it.
I don't know, man. When you're like, it's that shit like, you ever like meet a fucking dope fiend and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna move to not do dope, but then they just find dope wherever, you know what I mean? Like, they're just gonna find it. And that's just me. It's like wherever I go, I'll find whatever I'm looking for. Relocating does nothing, so I will find what I want.
The DMT Sherpa.
It was bananas. I wish I could even explain it to y'all motherfuckers.
Where did you find this lady who goes along for these rides?
the whole team. Yeah.
You sound special.
We were seeing each other for a while. But she thinks COVID's bullshit too. So, and she just would want to get away from like fucking everybody all paranoid and shit. So we just come out here and just rage. And she flies home and sleeps for a week. Because what the fuck? There ain't shit else to do. She doesn't have like an essential job. She's just fucking sitting there out. She's just out of work, you know? So.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll look back on these days with some fondness. This insanity that you put her through.
The Wuhan sessions. I didn't think, to be even real, I was surprised that we were able to go that hard in a weekend. I was like, wow. But it's all like you can't do like acid and then mushrooms the next day because it won't work. You gotta space your psychedelics. So yeah, big fun.
So when do you take that acid on like a Sunday morning? So suddenly it's 9 o'clock. Hey, it's 9:30. Let's
yeah. Yes. Yep.
That's how it's done.
Like I get up, I have a cup of coffee, eat some oatmeal, and then just go in. And people think they're like, "Oh, that's fucking you're nuts for that," but it's not nuts. It's like that way you can get to bed at a decent time. You see? Day drugs is where it's at. Trust me. Because that's what makes you feel the most fucked up, like when you're strung out all goddamn night, you know?
Oh, yeah. Although I really can't compare my life to what you got going on there. I just pass out.
Yeah, that shit, you cannot pass out. That's all the valium. That's why I'm all chill like this. And then I figured out a hack. Like once you're done being high and you want to fucking just go to sleep, just go make yourself throw up. Cause then, well, think about it. Like there's all that undigested shit that still has to run through your system. So if you get that shit out of you, you can sober up quicker. Bam.
Yeah, sounds like train spotting.
Yes, it is like train spotting. We got real like you do it a while, you get real scientific with it. You're like, this is you know what I mean? You know the pattern and all that shit. Fucking awesome.
Was she in the bathroom puking with you, or was that she didn't go that far?
I suggested that she did. I was like, if you want to knock out, I suggest you go fucking try to throw up. People get bummed out about throwing up, but I don't. Usually that's when I know I did enough drugs. Like if I puked, I'm like, all right, did enough.
It actually helps. I was in a meeting once at work, and I was pretty hungover. Left the meeting, puked in the bathroom, came back. Hey, I'm back. 100%.
I don't understand these heroes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't never puke. I'm like, go throw up. Like, why the fuck are you going to just sit there being miserable for fucking the next 40 minutes to prove a point? Like, get it out of you. Clearly your body doesn't want it anymore. Stupid. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. This is Christopher Cross. These last 3 songs. And MTV ruined this guy's career.
How so? I didn't know that.
Because he's like this fat fucking going bald dude that wears that wears like Miami Dolphin fucking shirts while he's singing soft rock. Nobody wants to see that shit. They want to see Duran Duran and Madonna. I know he was like, damn. Why do I look like Beige Shrek? Like, fuck me. And that was it for him. Alright, so what do we got? What would you do? We got the news. We're gonna call this the Accidental Valium Show. I just thought about this. This is like how housewives were in the 50s, just eating Valium and kind of like zoning out, like walking around in a daze.
Mother's Little Helper.
Is that what they called it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, imagine it's like you're like this super intelligent, like some of these women, not all, but like some of these women are like super intelligent, and the dudes out at work, they're taking care of the fucking kids. And they're going nuts because they got all this fucking brain power and they just need to do something to chill themselves out. They're over in the corner fucking vacuuming the same spot till it's bald. So yeah, I'm a 50s housewife right now. So there you go. Not bad.
But we get not as
bad.
crazy. The craziest thing I did was pick up a case of a White Claw. See what that shit was. That's how nuts I went. The White Claw.
Yo.
I can drink that like water, by the way. But carry on.
I was gonna say, for me, drinking a whole bunch of White Claw sounds way crazier than eating a gang of mushrooms. How fucking faggy is that, dude?
It was pretty bad. I was actually embarrassed at the counter. I was like, I'll take this. Like, really? Yeah.
You should have bought some tampons too. It'd be like, it's for my girl. Yeah. That's it.
Case of what?
All right, y'all. What would you do's coming up? Don't go anywhere.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
What's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing out there? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're fucking kicking ass at life. Everything's coming up roses. But life isn't always like that now, is it? Sometimes there's some bumps in the road and you need to talk to somebody about it. Maybe you need some advice. I'm a bit of a fuck up in my own life, but I can still help you get through your life. So if you're having girl problems, guy problems, fucking parent problems, any type of problem, call up or actually text 213-205-3747. 213-205-3747. So what would you do? It's coming up next.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
It's like a ray of light beaming down knowledge from the heavens above.
What would you do? You need advice?
Call us up right now.
888-SHADE-45. What would you do?
On Shade 45.
All right, it's What Would You Do? That's where I take time out of my busy day to help you solve some problems in your life and hopefully make it a little bit better. Who do we got?
You have Nick.
Nick, what's your problem?
Man, I got these people that moved into my house a couple months ago, try to help them out. And then now they moved their boyfriend in the house and they stopped paying me rent and they're just squatting, man. I can't even get them out. What the hell do I do, bro?
Well, what did you learn?
What did I learn? Yeah, don't bring people in the fucking house.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, that's true.
And you have to have strict boundaries. And worse comes to worse. Where are you at? What state are you in?
I'm in Colorado.
Check and see the laws. Like like certain places, they got squatters' rights and shit like that. But like,
yeah,
if that's not the case, just change the fucking locks and put all their shit outside.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Why wouldn't you? Right now, you're going out like a bitch. Like every day, you're looking in the mirror.
I'm in a pickle because I subleased my lease. Like I don't own my place here. I'm renting, and I am renting to them, so I don't want to get myself in trouble.
Yeah, but they're not paying the bills.
True. But I actually looked into the laws and they said I have to have them formally evicted. So I have to have my landlord do it. And I don't know if my landlord's cool like that. She'd be fucking pissed.
Pissed that you brought up more people in?
Yeah.
When is your lease up?
It's not up until December. Yeah.
That's not that bad. You can kind of deal with it. You know what I mean? Or just start walking around the crib butt naked and shit. Like,
dog, I really said that earlier. Yeah.
It just makes shit uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Don't shower for days. Walk around butt naked.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Sit on the couch, just ass cheeks all on that shit.
Yeah. Bro, I'm so down. Fuck it.
Yeah. Look, it sounds to me that they have the law on their side.
Yep.
And you broke one of the tenant agreements, so now you're exposed. So
that's right.
Like, you have to do guerrilla warfare. You can't do the regular shit.
Yeah, you're right.
And you know what I always do sometimes? I don't do it anymore. Just fuck his girlfriend since he owes you the money.
Yeah. Bro. I wish. I can't stoop down to that level, man. She not my type, bro.
Sometimes you just gotta do it. It's not even about that
gotta
type.
Fucking do it. Yeah.
That's what Petty Jude used to do. So I gave you a bunch of ways you can get around on this one. You're just kind of fucked. You fucked yourself. Congratulations.
Yep, I played myself. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. You got to vet these motherfuckers better, man.
Mm-hmm. Cool. That'll be the fucking plan, bro. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Good luck. Hey, put them on hold. Let me know if you. We're gonna check and see if you do walk around the crib butt ass naked and what they do. Okay. Great. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345.
Let's go check out Jordan over in Detroit.
That's not even the right number. 213-205-3747. 213-205-3747. Jordan.
Yeah.
How you doing, dear?
I'm chilling, hanging in there, sorta. So you know, the whole shutdown and everything. You know, I know other people are losing their jobs, but since before the shutdown, I hated my job. I'm an engineer. I work in the auto industry, and I feel bad because you know it's good pay, it's good benefits, and everything, and I still have a job, but I still hate it. And I don't even know where to begin. Looking for something else I would like to do. Just
get in
corporate America.
Get on LinkedIn.
Oh.
Get on LinkedIn and look. Just because you're making money doesn't mean it's a fulfilling job. You dig what I'm saying? So perhaps this awful coronavirus tyrannical government has helped you see that you really don't like working where you work. So fucking figure out an exit. and be patient because sometimes those exits take longer than you think they're gonna take, and don't leave until you get another job. That's also
I have a dog.
That's also it's for leverage too. Like when you're negotiating, if you already got another job, you can negotiate more money.
Yeah,
you ain't got no job.
I mean,
they'll be like, here, take this, broke bitch. Not
I don't even like this industry.
You don't like engineering? Yeah.
Fuck no. Look, this corporate America bullshit is not the business.
No, it's not the business, but like you take the good with the bad. Like I fucking hate that shit. You know how hard it is to get rid of somebody that doesn't know their job? But I haven't missed a paycheck. So that's the upside of the corporate shit. So it's just like, maybe it's time for you to fucking move on, but try to appreciate the good things about the corporate business. That's all I'm saying. Just to stay sane during this time.
Yeah, just to get by till I figure out, what else I'm gonna try to do.
What are you gonna do? Like massage or some shit like that, or make candles?
No. No, I mean, right now I volunteer with grieving kids. So kids who have experienced the death of a loved one. It's something I relate to, and I really love it. So I was thinking maybe something like that, but it's like, that's a risk and, a lot of weighing risk and reward and stuff.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get paid shit for that either. So just keep that in mind.
But like you said,
you're gonna be driving a used Volvo.
Like you said, it's not always about the money.
True, it isn't. It just depends on what you want.
Yeah.
And you're like a chick,
cool.
so you can always just pull a rich dude, you know what I'm saying? And do the fucking...
I'm always looking. That is never off the table. It's always on the table.
I heard some rich lady said, don't marry for money, just hang out with rich people till you fall in love.
Oh, I don't know any rich people. I'm still working on that part.
Well, you're a fucking engineer. No one's got money over there?
Hey, all the executives sit on the opposite side. They don't fuck with us little people.
Ain't that funny? Yeah. All right, so there you go. This is what you need to do.
Thanks, man.
I didn't finish. Figure out your exit strategy. Be patient, and use this time to start like digging in and looking for different places that you can go.
Okay.
And
Yeah. My fault.
You're in Detroit, so like there's a ton of at-risk youth that you can help. So
yeah.
So
okay. All right. Cool, man. I appreciate it.
You got it. Let's play a song. Come back with more. What would you do?
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shade 45. We are back with What Would You Do? That's where you call up, sprinkle me with your problems, and I just give you my opinion on them. You can do whatever you want with them. Who we got?
Paul in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's up, Paul?
What up, Judy? How you doing, man?
Fucking laid out on the couch.
Same, brother.
It's
fucking
your what?
My wife. Been with her for 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
Been married for almost 2 years. Be 2 years in August.
Okay.
Just recently said a couple weeks ago that she's not happy anymore. So we are now getting a divorce.
Did she explain why she wasn't happy?
That we grew apart, and she was like, "You're not ambitious," and all kinds of other shit.
Are you ambitious?
Yeah, bro. Like, I could be filing Social Security right now because I have MS. Like, I still fucking go to work every day.
So you got MS and you're still going to work every day, and she feels like you're not ambitious?
Yeah, basically.
Damn. What do you do anyway? I'm just curious.
I work for a call center doing credit card stuff.
Right. That's heartbreaking,
I'm low stress.
man.
Got to chill mostly all day.
Yeah. It's tough. You got a disease. You're going to work no matter what, and then your wife is like knocking you and shit.
Yeah, and like I've been paying the bills past fucking 4 years, 5 years probably.
Well, look, man. Fuck her. I mean, you can sit her down and be like, look, I got fucking MS. I'm going to goddamn work. This shit is hard for me every day. It's a fucking struggle for me every day. I'm paying the bills, and it hurts. This is when you got to use your emotions, and it hurts. It hurts me when you tell me I'm not ambitious, because everything I do is showing guts. And she'll either hear that or she won't. And if she doesn't, fuck her. Bless her,
Yeah.
but fuck her. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna change it. You're not gonna change the way she thinks.
Yeah, no, that's how I feel, man. But I got another question.
What's
My
that?
family and friends are saying, like, because we're married, the house is under her name, but the state I live in is 50-50. But I don't want to be some bitch taking her shit. Like, I'm going to buy my own
You bought
house.
that shit. What are you talking about? Being son of a bitch taking that shit?
No, I just paid the bill, but, like, she always, like, it's under her name. Her credit was better when we bought it.
Yeah, but like,
I just
who's
paid the
paying?
bill every
Who's
month.
paying the mortgage?
Me.
All right, then. So it's just as much your house as it is her house.
All right, so I should get my money out of it.
Yeah, why not?
All right, yeah, all right.
Could be.
All right,
That's
so-
probably why. That's probably why she doesn't like you. You're such a chump. Fucking boss up, man. Like, look at it. Look at your worth. You're carrying the bills, and then you're like, oh, I should just leave her the house. Fuck that. She's the one that wants to break up. You've been paying in on everything. All right, you want to break up? Let's chop this shit up and go our separate ways.
All right,
Yeah, man.
sure, fuck yeah. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man.
You deserve better.
That's what my friends been saying too. That I do way too fucking much for her.
Yep. But also, you get what you deserve. So, fucking make sure you get better.
Yeah, demand more.
You did. Keep your head up, man.
I did it, bro.
I don't even know what
Show me.
MS is, but I heard of it, and it sounds like a
sclerosis.
bummer. Yeah.
Yeah,
man,
multiple
that's
sclerosis
dumb.
fucks through nerves.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Come on, man. She's not empathetic.
I sent you a
need-
picture of your book one time. It was the autographed one.
Yeah.
When I was getting one of my medicines.
Oh,
It was probably a couple years ago,
yeah.
though.
Yeah. Look, you want some, like, people should have empathy for one another. So there you go.
All right, for sure, bro. I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Keep your head up.
All right.
Because
Let's
fucking
go.
just solving all these problems.
Got a big one. Maddie
I know,
B
right?
down. Yeah. In Atlanta. Maddie B down in Atlanta.
Maddie, be down. ATL.
Of
I
course,
hate
he
when I
freezes.
yell all that shit and then there's just nobody on the other line.
There we go, Maddie.
I gave him the best fucking intro and it was just crickets.
I know. Maddie, you got to stay on that mic. Put down that blunt there. You got to talk into that mic. Here we go.
Okay, hey, no, I'm talking.
All right, go ahead.
How you guys doing today?
Good. What's your problem?
Okay, my problem is, sir, that I am living.
Oh, he's breaking up.
We're going to have to bail on Maddie. We'll
All right,
figure Maddie out
who
later.
else we got?
All right, let's go to Nick over in South Carolina. Nick.
Nick,
up,
what
dude?
up?
Appreciate y'all taking the call, man.
No doubt. What's your problem?
So my issue is I have this this chick who's about 45. I'm 31, own my own house and everything like that, and I've had to serve her eviction notices about 2 months ago for not paying for months, and she has yet to give me any money, and the police department hasn't been evicting until this week. She says she's getting money this week to pay me. I haven't even said anything to her about going up to the police department or anything, but she's a habitual liar is a long story. She's always got something wrong.
You know what? This is what you do. You tell her to take that money she has for you, roll it up like one would snort some coke with it, and then shove it up her ass. Cause she lost her opportunity. Be done with this one.
Right. She's been leeching off me like crazy, and I've had it, and it's at the point she's had plenty of time, so I'm gonna cut her loose and let her do her thing and leech off somebody else.
Yeah. And trust me, she will find someone to leech off of.
This is the biggest joke, is that she gets the money from her boyfriend, and her boyfriend apparently wasn't comfortable paying because they don't feel comfortable with the cameras that are up in my house, even though they just showed the back door and the front door. So it's always something, you know, and it's just stupid. I'm like, he doesn't live there. That doesn't matter, you know?
Bro, they wouldn't have felt comfortable with the motherfucking air conditioning if it gave them an excuse to not pay rent. No.
You got that right, man.
It's
You
just
got
some
that
bullshit.
right. Well, I thought this was what I needed
her.
to do. I really appreciate your feedback because I knew this would be the answer. But yeah, I'm just going to shake that shit off and let it be and get her ass out.
Oh, y'all, man, like, fucking be careful who you live with. Because once they get in your house, it's really hard to get them out. You really got to vet these motherfuckers.
If you don't mind, the roommate I had before that guy I knew a little bit and never lived with seemed fine. Motherfucker was stealing my car to go out and buy drugs and cigarettes while I was asleep after working a 12-hour shift, and it wrecked my car and everything like that. So I had to kick him out, and then now I got hurt, and you know, it's just like.
Can I interject?
All of them.
Perhaps you're not the best judge of character.
Yeah, I could definitely see you saying that. You know, this first person didn't have any issues, you know, until, you know, unfortunately they moved in with me and then had a lot more cash flow. But with, you know, the second one, they just, you know, played me like a leech, and, you know, like I said, you know, it's all over with. I know what I'm going to do. So your confirmation is all I needed. I appreciate that, man.
No doubt. And there's nothing wrong with getting a studio apartment too, and just not fucking sharing space with people. Keep that in mind. All right, what else we got?
Rich up in Oakland.
Rich in Oakland.
What up, Jude? Thanks for having me. Basically, I'm just calling because I got a little bit of extra cash after this whole COVID thing. Sitting kind of comfortable. Things are financially all right. I'm not worried about a whole lot. But it's allowed me wiggle room to buy stupid shit or invest in projects that I have and things like that. I'm just wondering, should I stack the cash a little bit longer or make better financial decisions?
Why don't you take half of it and save it, and the other half you play with it?
Okay. I got car projects. I want to buy a brand new handgun. So just trying to figure out if it's justifiable or not. Like I said, I got money in the savings.
You just told me 2 toys that you wanted to get. That's not fucking investing.
Well, the car is because I had a car stolen at the beginning of the COVID thing. So technically, the money is supposed to be to replace the vehicle that it was stolen.
All right.
But
what'd they get you for? What kind of car was it?
Nothing cool or anything. I'm a Honda guy, so I have a lifted supercharged CRV that was stolen.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
I take it off-roading and stupid shit like that, but
no, that's cool. So get you
newer.
Yeah, so you do it like that, and then save the rest of your money.
Makes sense. Like
it's
I said,
always good. It's always good
already.
It's always good to have a bit of cash liquid just in case some shit goes down.
That's what I was thinking. You know, this ain't over yet, so I was like, is it too soon to, you know, splurge, or do I just keep waiting?
I say you had your bets. You do a little bit of both. That's it.
That's a pretty sound advice. Won't blow it on anything too ridiculous.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's.
And like I said, I got triple the income not working right now. So like I said, the bills are paid, shits like that. I'm like, getting good right now. I could use a new hand.
But that's really, you know what? Like, that's really dangerous, man. We most of us were put here to, like, it's in us to work. So you just sitting around not doing shit, I think ultimately will be bad for your mental health.
Well, technically, I'm not doing shit. My wife is essential, and I have a 2-year-old son. Well, soon to be 2 in July. So I'm at home taking care of the kid. So you're like a house father. Yeah, okay. That's making an income. So I don't.
Yeah.
I got cash.
No, I get it. That's cool. That's dope. All right, so at least you got something to do. You're around your child, so that's good. Congratulations.
Definitely, I appreciate that.
All right, cut. Peace.
All right, let's go to Amber in Alhambra, California.
Amber in Alhambra.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? So, pretty much just a quick background. I was with my ex for about 3 years, and we recently split up maybe like the ending of December. And he would come back into my life back and forth and like text me and saying he's the one who actually wanted me to move out because we got into like this huge argument. So my dumbass listened. I'm like, all right, whatever. I moved out. This isn't the first time this has happened. And I always knew I would move out and he would always call me to come back home. And
right,
I would listen.
I'm going to jump the gun on this one. He's codependent with intimacy issues.
I guess so. I would believe so because he left his, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, he's just codependent with intimacy issues. Like, he needs you around, but if you get too close, he pushes you away.
No, it's more like he gets pissed off when he doesn't like something, so he ends it quickly. Like, if you don't do something he doesn't like, he's just like,
this is semantics. It's semantics. He's still pushing you away. He's finding a reason to push you away.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
The end result is you are being pushed away. I'm not telling you how he's going to do it, but that's what he's doing. And then he gets lonely and he calls you back, and then fucking you get this cycle. So next time he hits you, just be like, I'm good on you forever. Power play.
Yeah. Okay, well then how can I do that without... What happened?
How can you do that without what?
The problem is that I'm not trying to be a bitch. And he's like really good at being a dick. Like he could be a super dick. And I'm not about that. Like I'm not about being a bitch. I've never been that way.
He's a dick.
So just play
like,
this game pretty much too.
Just tell him to fucking leave you alone and you're blocking his fucking phone number. Or you ain't got to tell him you're blocking the phone number.
Okay.
You're more concerned about his feelings than your own.
Well, I feel like I'm more stable mentally. That's the problem. And I feel like he just jumps the gun because he's so fucking unstable with his issues that he just jumps the gun on shit. And then to top this shit off, when we had separated, it wasn't even like 2 months. And then he tells me he got some girl pregnant on a rebound booty call type shit.
So now he's got a kid too?
He's got 4. This would be 5. He's got 2 other baby moms. So this will be baby mama number 3 that he doesn't even barely know.
Man, you need to take a look in the mirror and be like, why do I hate myself?
I don't hate myself. Just like, I can't be a bitch. I don't know, I guess. But yeah, you're right.
You just want to be liked. But like, come on, man. Like, who the fuck does that shit? You get dogged by this dude. He's got 4 fucking kids. Got knocked up some booty call. Kept the fucking kid. You're still going back to him. Don't you have any dignity?
Yeah, I haven't gone back to him. It's not like that. I just tell him like, pretty much I do tell him leave my ass alone. But like, I can't like.
You're still dealing with him. You're still dealing with him.
That's true.
All right then.
It's true because he's begged me back and I haven't gone back, and it's like and then especially I know him this, and I told him, dude, I don't even know if this chick is really pregnant. I don't even know if this is all a lie because you want me to feel sorry for you or what.
This what I tell you to do.
Just block his ass.
Tell him to leave you alone and block his number. That's it.
All right.
All right.
I guess I just gotta be a bitch.
That's not being a bitch. That's the thing. I see a lot of times people want to be liked and they do things that other people don't like. It doesn't mean you're wrong.
I guess so. I don't know.
You're not being a bitch.
Okay. Is it wrong for me to like feel like I'm taking the higher ground because I'm not being petty? That's kind of how I'm seeing it. Like, I'm not.
No, you're a
like
chump. You think you sound like a chump to me.
Okay.
Look at all the shit. Look at all the shit you put up with. Chump shit.
Okay.
And there's like, you can be empathetic to a person like to a certain degree, but then like once you get past that, you just a chump. You're far past that empathy point.
All right.
So fucking harden up.
Yeah, taking the higher ground would be like pretty much like fuck you, I'm done, and just block the number.
Yeah. And
All right.
you'll take your power back because everything has been on his fucking terms.
Okay.
All right, I'm done. Good luck to you. She's gonna stay with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's gonna stay with him. And then in like 10 years, her and all the baby mamas will be complaining about that fucking dude.
Let's go to Richard.
Richard, what up, man? Where you calling from?
Oh, yo, I'm in Hamilton up in Canada.
All right, shout out to Canada. Maple syrup and hockey and all that shit. What's your problem?
My problem. All right, so I had you and I share. So I had a history of addiction, and I got clean for quite a while, and I fought my way. I'm a mature student. I fought my way into a PhD program, and
Nice.
it took a lot of heart and soul. And I meet this professor. She's my professor, and she's a hot cat. I'm telling you, man. So I pursued her, and we start dating and everything, and I'm figuring this is like going to be like the love of my life. Everything's going to work out great. She turns out to be, she's like a fucking rock star. Next thing I know, sex clubs, escorts, every drug on the table. And I relapsed hardcore. I'm like, I started freebasing. Things got way out of control. And I confront her. I'm like, look, I need some help. And she ghosts, just totally ghosts on me. And like drugs, I lost jobs. I went and I had to liquidate assets from my business to get all caught up. And now, even after I'm kind of getting above water, I still can't get this crazy bitch that fucked up my life off my head.
She didn't fuck up your life.
You're right.
You fucked up your life. Own it.
I know. But it's the thing that I can't get her off my mind.
I understand that. Yeah, you really felt for her. And then for her to fucking abandon you when you were at your weakest point.
Right.
But it shows that like she was looking for something different. She wanted like some party fucking dude. You know what I mean?
It was
once you stop being a party guy, you were no longer of any use to her.
And how do I get her out of my mind? That's the big question, man.
It just takes a while, man. Time.
I fixed most of the other shit. Like I got away from that crazy. Like I had guns in my face, bro. Like I'm pushing junkie kids out of my car. You know that I was at like a low point, right?
Well, yeah, you were freebasing. That's pretty low.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And when you're pushing little tweakers out of your car at 4 a.m. and you have barely enough gas to get around the corner.
Where was she at? Was she in the car too, or you were just solo fucking gone?
This was after she bailed, man. Like this was like, it got dirty.
You relapsed pretty hard. How was the sex clubs? That sounds fun.
Oh man, I'm not going to lie. The whole thing was fun. Like I said, it was like dating a rock star, right?
Yeah.
But it was fun until she was a ghost.
Yes. Yeah. She's selfish.
No kidding.
All right. So just fucking suffer. Just suffer. And you'll get over it sooner or later. It takes a while.
Just bleed. Well, my employer, they're taking it really seriously, and maybe there's some kind of thing involved that I'll get compensated for things because I had to liquidate assets. I almost lost my house, and fuck, like it was rough, man. I got 2 kids too, right? Like,
and she was a college professor?
University, man.
The university you went to?
Yeah.
Are you even allowed to do that? Like, is that like...
No, she's in a whole fuckload of trouble now. I'll tell you that much.
There you go. All right. Well, what did we learn?
What have I learned? That's what I'm trying to answer for myself. What have I learned?
You have to know that what you're capable of doing and what you're not capable of doing.
Right.
You can't enter a relation as an ex-addict. You can't enter a relationship with an addict because you will relapse.
I didn't even know she was. Shit was clean as fucking dove for like a year.
Yeah, but the thing is like as soon as that shit pops up, that's when you got to be like, look, I got to go.
I know, but you got to know as well as I do that shit just creeps in slow, right? It's like a small leak in the sink. Next thing you know,
get it.
Basement's flooded.
Yeah. She's like, here, have a Percocet. Next thing you know, you're fucking smoking meth off of light bulbs and shit. Like, I get it.
Dude, you nailed it right on the head. Like, that's exactly how it started. I have a chronic condition, MS, and she started giving me some pain relievers. Just like,
yeah.
Baby, just here, maybe this will help, right?
Right.
Fuck.
All right, man. Just like give yourself a break, forgive yourself, and just try to get over this one. And enjoy the sex clubs. Not everybody gets to do sex clubs on meth.
All right, I will enjoy the sex clubs. Not on meth. It was, I'm staying away from the meth and the fentanyl. It was the fucking freebasing and painkillers and it was quite a trip. I'll tell you that, man.
Yeah, it's crazy what drugs do to things. Fucking awesome. All right, you be well. That was What Would You Do? Don't go anywhere. More All Out Show to come.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, raised in the Garden State, the corniest man in hip-hop, John the Chin Matthews. Tonight in the red corner, hailing from pop culture known to anyone paying attention, it's the mighty Slang. Welcome to Slang versus John.
All right, Shape 45, it is Slang versus John. John is the corniest man in all of rap music, basically, and on the radio. You're basically just the corniest guy ever.
Ever. No matter where I am.
Yeah, even like if you're on a rock station. If easy listening, you still be the corniest dude there.
That's probably true.
Yeah, see?
That's actually probably true.
All right, so this is where I give John a slang word and see if he knows what the fuck it means. Onion.
I mean,
the word is onion.
An onion. An onion, that is going to be, that involves an onion. Can I get a lifeline on this one? Just even the neighborhood. Just so.
Fuck you, John.
Fine. All right.
Fuck you.
All right. No hints for this one. No lifeline. But an onion is typically going to involve some drugs that you're going to take, and they're going to have various waves of highs. So, boy, those tie sticks, they're gonna hit you wave after wave. It's like peeling back an onion. I mean, you're taking, be careful with that onion, man. You're gonna get fucked up. You think it's over, and there's another wave. That onion's gonna bite you back. I don't know.
You were actually you were close.
Really?
Well, it has something to do with drugs.
Okay.
Onion is slang for an ounce.
Ah, damn it.
Like, I don't know, coke or weed or whatever.
An onion.
Yeah.
An ounce.
An onion. Sometimes they'll even freak it and be like, you got a scun? Or
why don't you just say ounce? Just be clear. Hey, can I have that ounce? An onion. All right.
Because you want to not be obvious, I guess. See, because you want to be fucking low key about your shit.
It's not bad. I didn't know that.
Yep. One day you'll be able to afford an onion.
Depends on what we're talking about.
Fucking of mids of shitty weed. One day you'll be able to afford an onion. One day. You lost again.
That one hurt.
Man.
I'm on a bad tear here. Bad run.
You won a couple back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
John Z. Matthews, news from the chin. Coming up next. Also follow at All Out Show. You can follow me at All Out Show. And I'll think that's it. I don't even know what. This is all going to be a surprise. I don't even know what John's going to lay on me for the news. So it's going to be a surprise for all of us. Can't wait. Don't go anywhere. News from the Chin coming up next.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you. And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
Looks like people who try to figure out what's wrong with them online, going to Google to figure out why your finger hurts, you're going to get typically bad advice when diagnosing medical problems. Yet everyone does it.
I don't.
Never? And I do it like once a week.
Yeah, you're neurotic.
Probably.
It was one of those deals where I saw firsthand like what WebMD did to friends of mine, and they'd go from like stubbing their toe to having cancer. I'm like, bro, like quit going to WebMD. They're gonna tell you the worst shit possible. That's it. So yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, real talk, think about it like this. Like real doctors get that shit wrong half the time. They call it a practice. Like they're practicing this shit. They're not experts. So what the fuck is a computer gonna do that doesn't know anything about you?
Oh, it's terrible. I always get bad advice, whether I've got shoulder cancer or some sort of arthritis in this joint, and then suddenly, like 2 days later, it's gone. So I'm like, okay.
The worst for me, I have had some like fuck shit going on in my body, and then I Google it and nothing comes up, and I'm like, damn. Like no answers, and you're just stuck with this weird physical problem. You just gotta wait.
Do you go to the doctor every year? Every year you going for a physical or what?
I guess one should. Like like when you get old, I guess you're supposed to go do that shit, but like when I had to go in for the CV shit, they did all the fucking lungs and breathing and all that shit. So I got my mini physical. I'm in surprising good health.
Yeah. Despite your best efforts.
I was vegetarian for my whole family was some fucking hippies, and then I was vegetarian for like 14 years. So I got like a 14-year head start on all these motherfuckers.
You got a good foundation.
Yeah, I got money to burn. I can eat cheesecake every day. Don't matter, fuck it. Don't matter, fuck it.
But they do say here that when you go online, you typically get according to this study, you get the correct diagnosis just 36% of the time. And I mean, that's terrible. And the correct medical problem was found in the top 3 results in only 52% of the searches. So you're really this is just a gamble. You're not really you're getting terrible information.
Well, I'll break it down to you. Also, like how I was saying, doctors aren't perfect. Doctors can at least look at you and like examine you and see things that you don't see in yourself. When you're fucking on the computer saying your things, you might be missing fucking symptoms. So you're helping the computer give you the wrong answer.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, I saw this rash on my chest. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God, is that ringworm? And I was like, I have like ringworm on my chest. So I was like, I can't go to the doctor. So I went to CVS and then got some athlete's foot cream. I then rubbed that on my chest. Went away.
Yo, yeah. I told you that shit, man. I remember when I was little, they told me I had eczema on my foot. And like for 17 years, I thought I had eczema on my foot. And then it was just athlete's foot. I was like, let me just try this Tinactin. And it just cleared it right up. I was like, these fucking doctors.
Yeah, since I'm in the hunt for sex, though, probably talking about a ringworm on my chest is not the hottest thing. So, but
believe it or not, John, there's a woman out there that hears that and still wants to fuck you.
Hey, cleared it right up. Don't worry.
They're like, oh, he's got ringworm on his chest. He just needs someone that's going to take care of him.
Yeah, right.
Give me another story.
Hey, your iPhone, as you know, not secure, and the cops have many ways to fuck your shit up. But it looks like one thing that they're doing that has not been widely discussed is this program called Hide UI, created by Grayshift. And then, so rather than cracking in your phone, which is very, I mean, there are tools out there for that, but it's kind of time consuming. What they do is they use this other product and then they install this spyware on your phone, and then they'll give your phone back to you. Let's say you're at the police station and say, hey, you can call your lawyer. And then you go to your phone and you plug in your passcode, and then bang, they've got it because Hide UI.
All right, y'all. So if you get arrested, pitch the phone. So rap, throw your phone. But I'm taking that break. Like, I'm a straight up, like, you know how they got the strong men back in the 20s where like they bend the goddamn pole.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do with my phone. Like, if I get pulled over, I'm like busting that bitch in half.
It's harder than you think, man. You should practice that when you get a chance. Have you ever tried to smack?
I feel like with my adrenaline and shit, it'll help. Worst case scenario, I'll just pee all over it. But sometimes I'm pee shy, so I don't know if I'll be able to pee on my phone by the time the cops come. Maybe I just keep a cup of water and just dunk that shit.
Because they are definitely looking to get your phone out of your hands, and they are going to use it against you.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly.
And like, look, let's be real. Like, they already got all your information. You ever heard of the NSA? Patriot Act? They already got all that shit. That's why I never understood, like, people using code words. I'm like, bro, when they want you, they'll get you. Like, just fuck it. Just make this easy for everybody.
When we say code words, you're talking about, let's say you're buying your crack, and then you talk about picking up some leaves or something. Is that what you mean? Those like cheesy code words or something like that? Or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
or like heroin is boy. You're like, you got that boy? Or brown.
Right.
I got a homie that calls it Fendi because Fendi does the brown thing. You know, like, it's just whatever. But then the thing is they recognize that pattern, and then they are able to, doesn't matter what you call it, as long as you keep using the same words, they recognize the pattern, and they're able to tell what the fuck you're talking about.
So on your phone, you don't have any of these like encrypted chat programs on to, I mean, some drug dealers I've encountered.
Man, some of the dudes I deal with, I got that shit. Other ones I don't.
Signal. Okay.
I'm just like, what, whatever floats your boat, dog. Whatever you're most comfortable with. That's kind of what they're doing me the favor. So if this is how you want to deal, let's go. But yeah, I don't really, like I said, like, if they want to get you, they will.
Yeah. And really, your advice is the best. If you're getting picked up for something serious, get rid of that fucking phone, because they're going to tackle you for it.
It almost seems like a violation of your right to privacy.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you need a warrant to be able to look at someone's phone?
Yes. I mean that's my
I feel like you
understanding.
should have one. I mean, like, yo, you're going through all my shit. Like, nah, we need a warrant for this. And while you get that warrant, I'll be out here with the rock smashing this fucking phone.
Yeah, I'm sure some lawyer
Captain
somewhere.
Caveman.
Some lawyer somewhere within the government has thought of a reason why, they can sort of use this subterfuge to fuck with you to get your passcode. Like, well, he willingly put the passcode in there or something, some stupid thing like that. But.
Well, we got a lot of criminals that listen, so there you go. You're welcome, criminals. We got your back. We got your back.
Now,
because what is law and what is right are two different things.
So it appears that people are happier making big decisions in their life, even on a coin flip. So if you're kind of miserable in your situation and then you think to yourself, no, I gotta stick it out, suck it up, keep pushing through. Sometimes, you know what? Quitting's not really a bad idea. And then, I mean,
I've done that before.
Really? On a big decision, you'll just flip a coin like, oh, what are we doing?
Well, there's two things. I did it. I was fucking with this crazy broad, and I was just like, should I keep fucking with her? And I just flipped a coin. I was like, heads I do, tails I don't. She was a maniac. Fucking this crazy stripper. And it was tails I didn't, so I just quit her ass. But here's the thing. When you flip the coin, you say what one or the other, right? Then when you flip the coin, whatever you're hoping for, that is what you want.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if it's good for you, but that is what you want. Isn't that crazy? Flipping a coin, 50-50.
Yeah, but really, again, according to the people they spoke to, that they were happier even 6 months later. I mean, initially they were still a little bummed they had to quit the situation, but then ultimately, like, you know what? I probably would have made the same decision anyway, just to get the fuck out of this and move on with my life. But flip.
That's the whole point. If it comes to the fact where you got to flip a fucking coin to do some shit, like, there's your answer. That's your answer.
When was the last time you made a big decision in your life? Something like that was really life-altering? It's been a while.
Me? Yeah. Life-altering?
Sort of a huge fork in the road kind of predicament you were facing. It's got to have been a while, right? Or no?
No, I make them a lot. I just keep them to myself. I make them a lot. I keep them to myself. Like a couple months ago. So there.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed to have worked out. You're still alive.
I didn't flip a coin, though. I was just like, this is what it's going to be. And I was like, that's it. Done.
No, you didn't fire me. Thank you for that. So
I know, for real. It's amazing. You know, sometimes you have to really look at a person to see their true value. And I didn't see your true value. I was like, oh, this fucking guy. And then I was like, oh, he's the nerdiest guy in all of rap. Like, who else
How's this
has
gonna
that?
work? Yeah.
The crazy shit, too, is someone, and this is what we're going to do. You guys ready?
Hit me.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. This is going to be a play on words. John hits the bars.
No.
You know what that means?
I think I saw something about it online.
Yeah, right? I thought it was a really good idea. So we'll do famous rap verses, and you have to tell us what the fuck that rap verse means.
That is going to be death.
I know. It's going to be really fun for me to for me to watch you parse that shit out.
Ugh.
I know.
Hey,
Shout out to whatever listener wanted to have that John versus the rap music. John versus bars. Got him. Give me another story.
So, kids who focus on their posture, you can improve their self-confidence. So if they sit there with their shoulders back, chest out a bit, there is this self-confidence that comes with that, rather than if they're sort of hunched over, arms crossed, which I find myself doing periodically and try to work on that. But yeah. So, I mean, it's not as simple as that, but they found that, yes, if people start pushing their shoulders back a bit and projecting that confidence, it actually improves their confidence, which I can back up. I can stand by that.
That's our old school 50 shit. They'd be like, stand up straight, keep your shoulders back. You know what I mean? And I'll break it down. You see it in the primates. The alpha primate. He's sitting there like a boss with his fucking chest out, like just bossing up on everybody. And then all the bitch-made gorillas are trying not to be seen, so they're making themselves as small as possible. And then I'll take it to one step further. True strength is to be willing to be vulnerable. And there's nothing more vulnerable than leaving your fucking chest wide open. You know what I mean? It's deep.
Can't argue with that. I'm trying to think of
That's
you.
just
So when
my
you sit
theory.
there, when you sit there, do you consciously put your shoulders back, or is that just something that has come naturally over time? That's just how you sit and carry yourself.
I think. My posture's fucked. Because I broke my neck and everything's all fucking not aligned properly. But yeah, I try to make a point to pull my shoulders back. I don't always, but I try to be cognizant of that. Do that shit, everybody. And straighten up. That's the other thing. People slouch and like you lose like an inch off your height. It's crazy. It's amazing what posture will do. And then people take you more serious too. Like if I'm gonna hire somebody to be a CEO of my company, I don't want like Gollum coming in like, I want like some fucking like some boss shit. Like, all right, yeah, this dude can boss up. At least he knows how to fake how to boss up. Yeah, so there you go. Teach your kids to stand up. Stand up. Shoulders back. Have some pride. Put yourself out there. Read a book. And think critically. There you go.
Yeah, there was this lady that I was dating many years ago, and we didn't really mesh too well. But at some point, she sort of pointed out that when I'm defensive, I would cross my arms, and that always stuck with me. I was like, I guess, all right, fine. But they didn't mention that here. So if you're feeling defensive, then typically you cross your arms. So if you catch yourself doing that too much,
yes, body language. Look, here's the deal. Like most communication isn't even verbal. It's like what you're doing with your body, your face, your tone, all of that shit. So when you're crossing your arms, you're telling someone that you're closed off to their idea. Or that you're threatened.
So, lovely Mona. Yeah. I was not threatened by, she was pretty aggressive.
And there we go. Yes, you were threatened by Mona. Mona had you shook.
Oh, man.
I'm just picturing you guys in some one-bedroom apartment, her fucking cussing you out, and you got your arms folded on the couch.
As you can imagine, most of us spend a lot of time on the phone or the computer. I'm doing way too much of that these days. But now they're saying that the average adult will spend 34 years of their life staring at screens. Whoa. So, I mean, it adds up. Well, I mean, even before you came on here, you were looking at your screen. I mean, it adds up, man.
Yeah. But I'm not the average adult. Like, I'm different. So my shit is even higher.
Right. 34
Like,
years of your life.
That's sad.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be your phone, your computer, your TV. And the typical lifespan, and they're talking about between like 18 and 81, but clearly, the younger people, they're getting a head start on all this.
Oh, hell yeah. And I'm cool with these like millennials and shit. And like they're dope people. They're cool, but they just approach life differently. And I remember we were like out in the desert and it was this beautiful sunset. And like instead of them just enjoying the sunset, they all had to take out their phone and take pictures of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here's this, like the sky is giant as fuck. It's all these pinks and shit like that, and you're experiencing it through your iPhone. I was like, it's pathetic. But they don't know no better.
Oh, sure. I was watching that Bulls documentary the other night again, Last Dance.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. When you look out into the crowd from those old NBA games, nobody has a fucking phone out. They're just watching the game. So just looking at the crowd for a second, you're like, wow, no one's got a phone.
Yeah.
It's just something I couldn't help but notice.
I was telling you that, when I went on vacation from the phone, like we go out to eat, I'd be on a date, she'd go to the bathroom, and the first thing you do usually is you go on your phone and you play with that shit. But like, I just wouldn't play with it, and you just sit there and like observe things. It was weird.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's better. You're engaging with the world.
Yeah, you're in the moment. And let's be real, most of the time, like, you'll click on some fucking Instagram shit that's gonna annoy the fuck out of you anyway, so it's like, what are you doing? Just fucking chill. Check out that hot couple over there having a nice time.
Yeah, I've always fought you on this idea of turning off the news in the studio, but I've come around since I've been here.
Yeah,
I can't do it anymore.
You see what I'm saying?
I can't do it anymore. I just so that reading Twitter at night, really ramping myself up. This is just not helping anything.
I'm glad you got there. I was just like, how do you do this to yourself? You're just gonna fucking. Thank God, no more MSNBC and CNN on two screens.
Fuck that.
It's unfortunate that you were so selfish that that you had to see how it affected you instead of being like, hey man, this affects everybody else in a negative way. You're like, I don't care, I'm gonna have it.
No, Keenan and Jeremy, they were fine.
No, they weren't, dude. Nobody was fine. You were the only one that wanted to watch that shit.
It was just on. It's the warm glow of information beaming down on us.
Give me some good news. That's some bullshit. I don't believe you.
And now, time for good news.
Hey, over in Cape Town, South Africa, rival gangs, real gangsters doing murdering people.
Oh yeah, they're thugging. They're thugging in fucking South Africa. Like,
supposedly. Now, is this true? I'm not on the streets, but apparently they've agreed to an unprecedented truce for the time being. And
why?
That's because of the quarantine and the pandemic and things like that. So now, supposedly, according to this pastor, Andy, Andy's saying that he knows a lot of these guys and he's had them come together, and now they're distributing food to those in need. They're also getting some stuff that they need too as well. So, hey, he's a pastor. He's supposed to tell the truth.
The upside to this weird pandemic, this flu-like pandemic, the upside, stopping gang wars in an ultra-violent fucking country.
Bring us together as a community.
And they feel good. You know, you do something nice for somebody, it makes you feel good. So there you go.
Yeah, they actually point that out. Obviously, you're right. Yeah.
Bam. All right, that was the news.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
All right, that was the Accidental Valium Show with your boy Judy. I would like to thank John, Keenan, Jeremy, and Dan for dragging me through this show. We got there. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. You enjoy your day. And have a good one. Have a drink on me. Let's go.
Baby, you just got